Well, not everything is perfectly set up here, but hello guys, welcome to this first ever live stream on this channel. I hope my sound is good. Already seen the game probably. And of course you've seen the thumbnail, so how many more hints can you get? Epic music from the game. We're going to the game right now. F1 Manager 2022. That's what we're gonna be doing today. And yeah, we're gonna just do the complete full race of Imola. I've uploaded the qualifying, I believe, on Tuesday. So let's see how it goes. I hope there's not so much lag. I don't expect so much. I don't really expect lag that much, but I had some trouble with saving the game last time. So in this time, I believe it was a 1-2 in the qualifying session for Red Bull, but the end. I don't know, I'm just gonna look now because it just didn't want to save, and now Science. Oh wait, it was Science who split both Red Bulls, but Leclerc didn't crash, so the top 6 is still the same. But for the rest, I don't know. And Leclerc didn't crash. Leclerc doesn't get a penalty, so that's that. So we're just gonna do the full race, the full 1.5 hour. For sure, it will be for sure 1.5 hour. I don't know how long the race actually is, but for sure over 1.5 hour. Yeah, just like I said, it can't go higher than 2 hours. So like I expected 1 hour, 30 minutes. So when we're going to the game, we are already in the game. I mean, sorry. We're going to the race weekend, and I want actually that to disappear. So car 1 strategy. I think this is pretty good for a 1-stopper. Could also go for the hard, but just I think we're gonna go medium hards for Lewis Hamilton. strategy A. And I think I'm gonna choose for the medium hard for George. But I'm also pretty interested in the hard soft strategy. Because we did a lot of running and softs in the qualifying and in the practice where we did long runs with him. You can go for sure over 20 laps. Can always change the strategy with. No Siri. My mouse. I think I'm gonna go for that. I'm going for the pretty fuel. Just wanna start with a +1 for him. Both the drivers. So 5th and 6th is for us. So let's start this race. I expect a lag with the cutscenes always. Especially here, there's lag. But yeah, I'm still in there, and I don't really like it, but yeah, it is what it is.
Quite a few clouds overhead as we look at the lineup on the grid. And here we've got Lewis Hamilton. Not as close to the front as they might have wished for, but we know the race order can change a lot during those first few corners. And here we can see Russell. A top 10 position today, but will they be able to capitalise on it? And we're just moments away now. All eyes are on the race here at the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix.
As what it's gonna be.
It's lights out, and away we go.
There it is, we're on the way. Both in a one stop. It's actually a pretty good start for Lewis. I thought it was George actually. Well, a good start, but it's not a good start for George. Actually, okay start for Lewis. Sorry. George already put under a lot of pressure from Valtteri Bottas. They're side by side going into turn 1. George just stays ahead of the Alfa Romeo, who is now fighting with Esteban Ocon. He is getting into the mix again. Jeez, I've never seen this much lag and low quality on this game. As we have Leclerc going up to 2nd, or no, it was Leclerc starting 2nd, Perez didn't have a good start. Sainz came from 4th to 3rd now. Verstappen still in the lead. With Lewis Hamilton here, we can push a little bit with Lewis. I'm more with sparing the tires for George a little bit now.
Yep.
To try maybe push at the end of the stint, halfway stint. Like. But the fuel we can push now, because I did that extra fuel.
And think about left lifting coast.
Okay.
Ah, okay. I hate that team radio from Lewis.
Let's lift and coast. Yeah, copy.
But Lewis, we're right behind.
Later.
The Red Bull tires of Hamilton are a little bit overheating, is what he's saying. But we are we're now gonna do our best. We're gonna have overtake available for Lewis. Try and get past Sergio Perez.
Understood.
Doesn't think anything important is gonna happen, as George Russell still being put under pressure from Valtteri Bottas. Of course, Bottas angry because he took no. It wasn't going really that well with Bottas and Mercedes. I mean, he gets the good results, Valtteri, but I don't think he's so happy with those team orders that he's always getting. I think he just want to fight with his teammate. So the thing that Velters was happy with that, as Lewis Hamilton is gonna try down, no, not down the inside. I thought it was gonna try as we come around the final corner to get to the straight once again. The next chance to overtake him.
DRS will
This
activate.
with no DRS. Next lap we'll get the DRS. DRS is now enabled. No, that. Can we get past Sergio Perez? No, we can't yet. On board with Lewis. As we have George, I'm gonna get less push with him.
Save fuel. Yeah, copy.
Already we're 1.2 behind. He's fighting Lewis. See him, Lewis and Jacko fighting it to the end for this P4. Oh, there was a little bit or something. Still right behind Sergio Perez and right behind us, I mean George Russell, is Valtteri Bottas. Lewis Hamilton is trying to take a look into turn 14 and 15. We have a lock up from a driver. Someone locked up. It's Verstappen is locked up. Oh no! That's not good
Let's have a look.
for Red Bull and
Here we
Max.
see Max
Oh,
Verstappen.
oh.
And there's the lockup.
It was gonna
He
be
almost got away
it
from
was
them
his first
entirely.
pole position, the first chance to get the win, because he didn't win. Ferrari won every race. Perhaps only race he didn't get win Ferrari was the opening race where Perez won and Verstappen was second. It was a 1-2
Team
for
are
Red Bull.
devastated. They'll be questioning just what
Oh.
happened out there.
If Verstappen is there, wow. Apparently Max is there, even just only locking up. And now he's lost on the grid. He's gone from the lead to 3 seconds behind Nicolas Latifi. And still the overtake fails from Lewis Hamilton on Sergio Perez, because the Red Bull got insane straight line speed. Want to go aggressive with these tires now. Well, attack.
Just keep the pressure on. You can do this.
Get next time. Yes, we will. I hope so. Valtteri, he's still putting a lot of pressure. Oh, as Lewis Hamilton is trying to get into chicane there, side by side with Sergio Perez.
So a bit lower
Oh,
pressure.
he's gone. What an overtake! What an overtake for Lewis Hamilton, who forced George was actually wide. Lewis Hamilton, Sergio Perez wide, who split the Alfa George and Valtteri Bottas. That's good. But he was really going aggressive on this one. Perez really had to stop there, but he just backed off for some reason. That's weird. He could have still fought. And that's what cost him the P4 even. So it's now P3 and P4 for us.
The team are clearly delighted.
Yeah, let's go. That's the spirit. What we want to see.
Mercedes moved up a place.
Let's overtake
We can
Perez.
take a look
Let's
now.
watch if
Now let's look at this. Here's George Russell.
because of the stopper. So we're now running third and fourth with Perez behind George Russell. Or are we gonna tell him hold cars behind? We're gonna go ERS mode, defend. I'm gonna get all the fans out with George Russell. Especially against Sergio Perez, because he's a big danger. Here, bigger one for us to hold behind us. We're gonna go aggressive now. Just I said we're gonna drop the pace down a little bit with Lewis. A little bit less aggressive.
For hot temps, just gonna need some lift and coast.
Roger, bro. Come round. Straight. Sergio Perez is gonna try on George Russell, but George Russell really needs to defend here if we want to keep it at P3 with Lewis. For now, he's holding them behind, like we say, with the ERS defend mode, and that's fantastic. Now we just need to keep holding them behind, so Lewis can get a bit of a gap. Already almost 2.6 seconds already. Just was 1.3, so he gained full second because of George defending. Really heavy. It will not be ideal for Sergio Perez. Verstappen is making its way through the grid and he is trying to get past Nicolas Latifi. But we don't have to really worry about him because he's helping us out here. Again. Latifi actually helping Lewis Hamilton or a Mercedes. I'm getting in the mood for this one. The Dutch GP, of course, being this weekend. Oh, can go better. A real live Grand Prix with watching also a F1 manager Grand Prix managing Mercedes, trying to get them back to the top. Wait, shit, I haven't put my Mercedes shirt on. Oh shit, I'm still pretty surprised that I did choose for Mercedes, because I'm a massive Max Verstappen fan. But I wanted a little bit of a challenge. I don't want to be instantly winning and getting pole position and stuff like that. I want a challenge, but I didn't want that big of a challenge. I want to be maybe in front of the midfield, fight for podium, but not for wins. And that's exactly what we did with we chose and made my decision for Mercedes. As George Russell is still trying to
Watch out for ERS.
everything holding those cars behind. Valtteri with exact Sergio Perez and Valtteri Bottas stuck in a DRS train of 3. Backing and Ocon and Joe are driving in. The Ocon train is closing in. That would be ideal. That would be funny. And then we have one big. Well, the Ocon DRS train is pretty big. It goes to Gasly. That is. That's not really good. It's just 4 drivers behind him. Still nothing from Sergio Perez. We're gonna bring the pace down from Lewis a little bit. Gonna go back to standard for Lewis. It's already almost 5 seconds is George Russell behind Lewis. He really needs to make sure that the gap goes higher. 4.8. Oh, 5 seconds already. It's still nothing for Perez. He hasn't even tried a big attack yet. They didn't even go side by side yet. George is helping Lewis out there so much. Now Ferrari, it's a 1-2 for them actually. They're winning their home 1-2 in their home group GP will be fantastic for them. Of course, didn't happen in real life. That was a Red Bull 1-2. Perez in Ferrari's backyard. No points for Sainz, and I believe it was P5 or something for Charles. I don't know where Charles finished that race. I only know that he didn't get the podium, because that was Landon's. If I was right. I'm right. I think I was right. I'm right with that. Oh, he's still Ocon. They're closing it just 1 second behind Valtteri Bottas. He's backing them off into the Ocon on the DRS train. So we're creating a DRS train here from 4th to 11th. That's actually. He's holding like 6-7 cars behind him then. He's holding it. And now they're actually right behind Valtteri, who is almost right behind. Sergio Perez is trying to have a look again at George Russell. But George Russell, of course, like I said, already 7 seconds. It was just 2 laps ago, 5. So that is 2 seconds a lap slower than Lewis. And it looks like they are trying to do something here. Perez is gonna try down the inside. No, he isn't. Ocon was almost being overtaken by Zhou Guanyu, who is now right at the back of this train. We're holding them also up now. So that's a pretty long DRS. How many cars? And there are the Haas of Magnus and Ricciardo. Those are gonna catch up probably also because of this. Oh, this is so fun. I like this so much. Hamilton just 4 seconds behind. We're gonna push more a little bit again. So we're gonna try get a little bit closer to the Ferraris, or at least go faster than George and make that gap bigger and bigger. Yeah, we know George. Going out to the main straight again with George, with of course Sergio Perez and Valtteri Bottas. Valtteri Bottas actually going side by side with Sergio Perez here. Oh, he did have to back off there a little bit. Bottas lost a little bit of time there. I think the Haas of Magnus still not catching up yet. That was actually pretty fun battle. Would actually be a pretty fun battle if Valtteri didn't decide to back off there between Valtteri and. Oh, we have a white running car, and that is. They won the train. That's Sebastian Vettel. We're not gonna watch that. George, you are a legend. You're doing so much for the team. It's already 10 seconds almost. It is 10 seconds and 4 laps. 5 seconds. The yoke. Okay, we are actually gonna less push with Lewis now. I think we're gonna go some more lift and coast.
Yep.
And a little more aggressive, because otherwise we're gonna run out of fuel, and we don't want it. I just want to keep the balance of the fuels and just the whole time just above the -2, but it's now a -2.1. Valtteri Bottas is actually taking a look again at Sergio Perez, and he backed up again, but Perez goes for the overtake on George Russell, but George Russell fights back, and he just brakes so late. Sergio Perez. Oh, that was interesting. That was really interesting for him. As we are 11 seconds, almost 12 now. I started a little bit. Perez is gonna try again on George Russell. George Russell has to force some wide there. Oh, and that's a way better exit for Sergio Perez. That's George Russell losing in position. Now he's been.
I need clean air, I cannot do anything.
Valtteri Bottas is gonna try. Perez broken too, but 12.2 seconds. That's one big gap. We've seen the overtake, so Gasly is dropping a little bit. Magnussen can't go. I think we're gonna stop with the fan mode, and I think we're gonna go. Like, we can go a little bit more aggressive with George here. We really need to.
Don't be afraid to use the tires.
Copy.
For a little bit, because I really want to drive away now a little bit
Reduce.
from the group.
Copy.
I'm gonna tell Hamilton to charge the pack.
So just charge that pack.
Okay.
Okay. Didn't like that team idea. It was 14 laps already in. Valtteri Bottas is trying to get Luke and Jordan. George is still defending. Can't lose this position to Valtteri because it's actually a pretty crucial position. Wanna beat Valtteri with George with motor cars. Both the upper minutes won't beat. That's why I'm going a little bit more pushing for George, who already has minus 0.6. With there's a few. I'm now already going save the tires a little bit. I want to save the tires early, and at the end of the stint, when final 10 laps or something, and we still have a lot, I can go push more with him.
Okay, copy.
Let's take a look at Hamilton, who is literally driving in no man's land because he doesn't have the car in front of him. He doesn't have being put under pressure by a car. Just driving slow, 6 seconds behind Ferraris, 11 seconds in front of Checo. Pretty lonely race at the moment for him since the overtake on Checo. All because George Russell. Let's go back to him. We haven't gone this. Oh, I just realized this is the most we've watched George. I've watched George Russell in a F1 manager race. I watched mostly Lewis Hamilton because he was doing the big battles with the big boys, and George didn't really have that much battles. He was always behind Hamilton. No one behind in front of Hamilton. And behind, it was no one who was behind him. That was what I wanted to say. Lewis is still charging this back. We can go to neutral.
Stop and charge.
And we're gonna go back to standard because the tires are dropping really hard now. He lost 2% to them inside 1 lap. Pretty normal. George is still not driving away from Valtteri Bottas. Still a half a second behind. Still in front of the DRS train that goes to Gasly. Magnussen can't catch up there, right? Valtteri goes into the pits. Valtteri Bottas is on the soft tire, so he's going for the 2-stopper, I think. I didn't know he was on soft. Maybe that was why he was so fast. Also, Vettel goes into the pits. I think it's medium tires for him. Also, soft tires for Vettel, so he's also going to do 2-stop. I believe, yeah. Also medium for Vettel. Slow pit stop, I think. Vettel drops down to the last. Valtteri still comes out just ahead of Albon and Stroll. Really close. Stroll dropped a second because of that. He's being put a lot of pressure of Max Verstappen. Can't fight his way back. Here's Lewis. Let's get back to George, who is now finally driving away a little bit. Oh shit, I haven't watched the fuel for him.
And save fuel.
We're on
Yep,
minus 2.8. He's just normal pace, but I don't know what Ocon is doing, if he's going really fast or not. He's pushing. 'Cause I don't want to come behind Ocon. Still no safety from here. Only one, only had one in Australia. For that now. I need to sneeze. I really need to. Need it. Run the wire. It's very stupid. Press still 11 seconds after 5 laps of running in clean air. I'm dropping now. 2 seconds already. Behind George, so he's dropping. That's good. But when this disposed strategy stop? Around 25, 26. It is time to box for the strategy. We could you could actually, I think you could drive 26 lap with the stuff, right? Because that's exactly what we're gonna do with George. Just lap 49, I would say 50 bucks. Final 13 that's what we're gonna do. So we're on, and we're still at level at lap 18, and we're already there's still so many laps to go. So many laps. 63 laps. And George Russell almost 20. When he comes around 27, he's at the end of his stint, at the half of the stint. Lewis Hamilton already over the half of his stint. Just going like 6-7 more laps on those medium tires before the pit window opens, and then we're gonna stop the optimal time, of course. Let's actually take the look to the tires people have. So actually Perez, George, Joe, Ocon, Alonso, Magnussen, Ricciardo, Tsunoda, Albon, Stroll, Mick Schumacher. As we have a car with run right, but are all on, and on TV also are
I think we've had a car
all
run wide.
on hard tires. Those are also on the hard soft probably. It's like the Vettel almost is already 1 minute behind. Verstappen has it in 50 seconds. Oh, behind. Ferraris. Let's go back to interval. Press dropping. Wait, it was just 11-2 3 laps ago, and now it's at almost 12 once again. George Russell is actually gaining, I believe, on Sergio Perez because it was 2 seconds long in lap 17. Now it's 1.2. Oh, we have a lockup from a driver in sector 2. Who is that?
Seems to have been a lockup.
Ah, it's Seb. Seb. Oh, it's terrible for Seb this race. 2 lockups, one time also running wide once. almost Ferraris are really closing in on him. 1 minute 10 seconds I would say behind. 1 minute and 10 seconds behind Ferraris I would say. 15 seconds. Yeah. Behind Nicolas Latifi. Verstappen is running in some clear air. Catching to Tsunoda now. George 1.3, so it's a little bit more gaining. As Perez goes faster, he's gaining again a little bit. Time on some Lewis. George is dropping some time on him. But we're gonna see. Getting a pretty boring race now. It was exciting till the 14 or something when Perez overtook George. Now broke up the DRS train, and our race come from really exciting to drivers. Let's go to the DRS train. Yes, Alonso is trying something on his teammate. He is gonna get overtaken by Alonso. This is the next driver to overtake him, just 2 cars behind him. Oh god, now he's dropping really bad. But if he wants to if he want to help his teammate, he needs to hold those 2 cars behind him. Mistake would be possible danger for Fernando. Oh, this is just a car running right. That's probably one of the Williams. Stroll.
That sounds like someone's gone wide.
It
there.
was Stroll. Let's actually
take a
watch
look
it
at
this
the
time.
replay. Now let's have a look. It's Lance Stroll.
Going over the curbs.
Goodness me. They're
It's just getting over the curbs. Ocon being put under a lot of pressure by Lando Norris. That's the time. Let's go on board with Lando Norris. Verstappen is catching Tsunoda really fast. Already 3 seconds gain in 2 laps. As we have George Russell 1.5, as it was right behind. So the mini map. But no, he isn't. Lando Norris still not fast enough to get past Esteban Ocon. Sorry for that yawn right there. Yawn. You find this stream, guys. Hope you find it pretty entertaining till now. Just gonna leave it like this for just 1 lap. When the next lap starts, when Norris comes around the start finish line, I'm gonna just not talk, mute myself, and gonna hear you say the tire, hear the engine sound. So yeah. Yep, that was the reacting of the game. With the chicane. As we enter the pit window with Lewis Hamilton, I'm gonna mute myself. Okay, we're back. I actually switched to Carlos Sainz to watch its pit stop. To the hard to see what he's gonna do. He's gone to the hard tires. He's just right behind George Russell. Perez still 11 seconds behind. Hamilton now goes second. I don't think we're gonna do try anything with George. It's now around. So sorry about that. Just one more lap, then we're halfway the stint, because we're gonna probably box lap 50, then drive the final few laps. Let's go to Lewis, who's still driving in no man's land. Vettel is now lapped. TV is the next one to be. Verstappen right behind Yuki Tsunoda. Let's go watch that. Verstappen really doing its best here to get some overtakes, because the lock up in lap 3. I heard something in my ear. I know what it was. It was very weird. Oh, Leclerc goes into the pits. Leclerc goes boxing this lap. We're gonna box next lap. Look at that car. Look at the chassis. Okay, to the hard tires he goes for the one stop.
In the pit lane now.
Don't think we'll come out of ahead of Leclerc. Well, actually, there's a pretty good chance that we're going. And we're going ahead of Charles Leclerc. We're taking the lead for the first time ever that we are leading a race. We're gonna open the pit options. We're gonna go like the strategy to the hards. Pit this lap.
So box.
Box. We're in the lead with our car for the first time. Perez is 24 seconds behind us. Norris Gasly comes into the pit. Wait, shit. Perez is 12 seconds behind us. He was 24 seconds behind the Ferrari. That's what I was meant to say. Ferrari 9s will come out, I think. Oh, we're gonna get out behind our teammate. But Perez still has to pit, I know that. He's in the hard tire, so he's not gonna pit until like lap 50. I haven't pushed Lewis that hard. Verstappen goes into the pits. He's gonna come out ahead of the DP into the ice. I hope for him. He did. Nice. He's 4 seconds behind Albon. He's in the Ferrari, in the Williams sandwich as we go into the pits. With Lewis Hamilton to the hard tires for our first and final pit stop. 3.2 seconds. Yeah, Mick Schumacher dropped down to last. So, FP2 is just gonna begin now. And we're gonna come out behind Alonso. We're gonna come out behind Alonso. We're gonna go really aggressive. We need to get past Alonso. We
And
can
think about
push
assisting
a little
post.
bit with
Okay.
George Russell.
Press overtake.
Understood.
We're gonna get aggressive. We're gonna try something with Carlos Sainz or with Sergio Perez actually. That's what I want. I want to go to overtake now. Close to gap.
So you have overtake.
Copy.
Perez dropping pace.
So watch out for the RS.
Copy.
Oh yeah, ERS. Just see if we can do anything with Perez. I wanna.
Tires are getting hot.
Okay, copy. Stand by.
That's the main issue with our car overheating. And Ferraris are again in 1-2. Oh, he goes for Perez down to Aqua Mineral. That's a failed overtake.
So we're low on battery at the moment.
Hamilton has gone past Alonso. That's the important thing. We're gonna go to neutral here.
It's a race position gained.
We're gonna
for
watch the
Mercedes.
overtake here.
Let's take a closer look. Now, just
Same
watch
place where he
the
overtook
Mercedes
Perez. Alonso isn't gonna do the same thing as Checo,
here. And there they go. moving
because
up a
that
position.
is Alonso. That's us going fast. And Alonso has really taken that. I believe Alonso is still yet to pit. Yes, Alonso
That's
is
a
still
good
yet.
overtake from Alpine.
We're gonna leave the battle behind. We're just gonna focus on Russell and Perez, who are fighting hard here. He's Perez. Russell's fighting hard. We're gonna, if he gets in front of him, we're gonna go hold car behind, so we can get Lewis to close that 10-second gap that he has. Oh, Piastri has gone to McLaren. It's just confirmed. He's gone. So the rumors were true. I want to see. Sorry if you hear it, but oh, George Russell, he has gone for the overtake, and that's crucial.
It's a race position gained for Mercedes.
I've watched the overtake.
Save a bit of fuel now.
Copy. This is awesome work. Come on.
Charge the
Hamilton
battery.
overtaken Alonso.
Copy.
So currently you're P4.
P4. Oh, Perez already overtaken us. Already. Made a mistake or
Red Bull
something.
gained a place. Let's have a look.
We're already 1 second
We're
behind.
just watching the Red Bull.
Just he backed off out of it. Yes, he does exactly what Perez did
A
with
bold
Lewis.
move indeed, and with that, they've gained a position.
But Piastri to McLaren. Let's
And the
talk about
team
that
had
for now.
such high hopes today. What a shame.
That's Piastri to McLaren. Huh. Already, we knew actually like Ricciardo does leave. We didn't know who's gonna replace him, but we already thought that we knew who would replace him. And our speculations were right. It is indeed Oscar Piastri, the fellow Australian, gonna replace him. So at least Piastri gets a seat in Formula 1. Unlike Nick de Vries. We're gonna actually... Oh, I forgot that Lewis was pushing hard. At least we're gonna go to aggressive. With Lewis. And now both our cars running P4 and 5 again. Can go more balanced.
Just gonna need some lift and coast.
Yep.
So FP2 begins now. Verstappen of course had its great gearbox issue in FP1. Not in the game, in real life. We're at halfway stage of this race. Finally. With Hamilton really needs to close in on George. Let's practice. Of course, the updated DRS place in Zandvoort. Forgot about that. Lewis comfortably closing in on George. And comfortably driving away from the Alpines. Valtteri really got screwed up by his strategy because everyone's doing a one-stop press. Perhaps him and... Wow, that sounded weird. Perhaps him and Sebastian Vettel. Those two still have to pit. I'm actually let's keep Lewis with what he's doing now. He's driving really fast now. I think I'm gonna just go over team orders. ERS is fully charged. We're gonna go to neutral now.
No need to charge.
Copy.
The Dutch army watched Verstappen standing still in FP1. 15-minute delay for the FP2 session. But okay, let's focus on the race now here. Lewis still in clean air. Gonna go a little bit less aggressive. 61% gearbox, 46. Next is Miami. Of course. Still on Lewis, Let's see what he can do with this pace. I'm gonna actually I'm worrying a little bit about George's tires. You really need to drop the pace down a little bit. Okay. Because I don't think we could fast. We really need to back the pace down a bit. Just for a bit. There's a lot of rub now, but no track rubber. Rub. Okay, I'm just beginning to watch other things in this race because it's getting really boring here. Know what I have to say about it. Huh? George is gaining on Checo. Why is Checo going so slow? Ah, traffic. Sorry if you hear this, but I'm just adjusting a bit with the headset. My headset. Max being a form of interviewer, as by Helmut and Christian. So Lewis is already passed Mick Schumacher. Speed is already such a boring race. No exciting things since the pit stop of Lewis Hamilton. Going to yawn, that's how boring this race is being at the moment. The managing can't make it fun. Gosh damn. I'm gonna switch back to let's do this. Cause Sainz holds the fast lap now. Entire history. Medium hard, soft medium. Events. Actually, looks like Leclerc, Perez, Leclerc, Verstappen. Pitting. Pitting. I'm pretty bored. I'm just seeing if. Oh, the fastest lap of precision. We can do that with George. Because he's going on the soft. The end. He's going to soft.
Increasing lift and coast just a little.
Understood.
Try to avoid curves.
Let's see what he's gonna do if I say that. No, I know what he's gonna do actually. I know he's gonna avoid the curbs. He's done that earlier. He's not getting the curbs. Just to save the tires.
We're going to push hard.
Yeah, roger.
We're just gonna go a little bit faster, but still we are trying to avoid the curbs. No curbs, George. I've lost so many brain cells today. So bored. Step against the fastest lap. Why is this race so boring? If this was a real race, I just to put it on, listen to the commentary, but just go do something else. Go make a Man of War video, something like that for my first channel. Valtteri comes into the pits again. There's a fill up on board with George. He's going to 12. He's going his way to points. Is there more? Oh, this is so boring. It's always a lot of races in real life. There are a lot of battles, but there just aren't so much here. Let's go. Let's just go watch. Ocon. Sure, it actually will be Hamilton and Ross, but I think I don't want Hamilton to be hauled up by George because he's of course gonna be. Yeah, he has less tires. He has less space. So I'm thinking I'm gonna make sure that Hamilton gets ahead the team orders there. Just because I don't want Lewis to lose time here because George. Saving tire wear a little bit, but we can he can stop avoiding the curbs. Let's get back to Hamilton. I'm gonna do it on the straight. Going to lose time, Lewis, so there he goes. That's him past. And already 1.1 seconds behind. Can see the pace difference. Simple as team orders. I just don't want George to lose more. Also, don't want George to lose more tire wear. And we are gonna go behind Joe, if I'm right, or behind Ocon at the pit. I don't think we're gonna get behind Kevin. Cause if we come behind him, then The whole race is gonna be a disaster. And we can push a little bit, go aggressive with Lewis. I heard it again, same thing.
For the lap, man.
Oh, we got the fastest lap.
Okay.
Ah, okay. Not really that exciting from Lewis. The what? We got the fastest lap on the hard tires. With Lewis. Yeah. Yeah, that's something different. That's just something different. We're on course to get our sponsor goal. I don't think we're gonna keep on for long because I'm gonna go tell George Russell to get that fastest lap. And if on the final few laps of the race we don't have the fast lap anymore, and I can pit one of the drivers safely, that it will still be in the top 6 or 7, to the soft tires, and get the fastest lap.
Okay, copy that.
So we need that fastest lap. Let's see how can I do at the end. Go back and watch the map. Go watch these little bit of the free practice. I'm gonna leave it on. Practice with the gun. Oh! Instantly, elite cars driving habits. Actually, pretty nice to see PS3 in Formula 1. Clarence signing a rookie. Same did with Lando Norris. To be more boring than this. I think practice is even more exciting than this race. Verstappen, his car is fully repaired from his gearbox issue that it had in first practice 1, pre-practice 1, P1, practice 1. I heard the same thing sound again.
Reduce, lift and coast.
Copy.
Now both drivers are pushing. So, George, because we can lose him a little bit of fuel there. Can go push a little bit with him. Oh, we have a lock up from. Woo.
Looks like there's been a lockup.
Yeah, this is exciting. It was one of the top 3 runners and replayed, but yeah, and so we have one white car. That's probably one of the Alpines.
Oh, did someone run wide there?
It's Veltri. Verstappen 11th. Williams are already. Let's go to the leader thing. Oh, okay, we're pit window with George now. Yeah, everyone, the Albon, with Albon, behind Albon and Albon are left. And next up is Veltri. So we can drop the pace down a little bit with Lewis. Wow. That's pretty big. Red, green, groningen, groningen. Stepping fast as first sector. Let's go. Oh, look, there's still a snap. Finally, the race is almost in its closing stages. Around the final corner. Goes fast is the session. Goes fast or is lap times. Goes fast in Ferraris. Wow. Oh, it's like this if Max is gonna get there. Nah, oh, it's already off. Well, it's almost the end of the race. Let's see if we can end up a little bit drama with a crash and save the car. Also, back up is that time. 3 seconds. Get some exciting racing this weekend. Okay, next lap we're gonna pit George. Oh, and he's less push. Less push.
Lift and coast for fuel.
Okay, we cannot sit. We're not gonna push him yet. If George's gonna pit now, he's gonna be ahead of Magnus for sure. But he doesn't have that much time. Oh, Perez goes to the pits, into the pit stop.
Perez in the pit lane.
It's gonna cost him. Open pit options for George Russell. 92, 92, 93.
Okay, so box.
Yes, box.
Okay, now we're gonna just
Bring it.
Yeah, copy.
fail push George Russell. Because he's gonna box this lap. Alonso and Joker at the pit. So we're gonna go ahead of them. That's actually pretty good because we're probably gonna get in the top 6, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Up to P8 now. Behind Alonso still 3 seconds. And to go back to interval. Yeah, we're gonna ahead of Alonso. As we come in this lap. Like you know the Albon and Stroll also are. To the softest we go. 1.1. What if Oscar Piastri is just now going to say, I haven't signed for LP, for McLaren, and I will not be racing for McLaren next year. What if he just said that just behind Edelman? We're gonna tell him to push with the fuel because I'm gonna get the fastest lap.
Let's lift and coast.
Copy.
Overtake will be available.
Hamilton running for the podium here, 18 seconds. Still 13 laps to go, but it's big. That is big. For this fastest lap attempt, so we're gonna make him push for a little bit longer. And he's already going. He really needs to get ahead of Ocon. He does get ahead of Ocon. That is really important.
Mercedes moved up a place.
I've watched the overtake. I now want. Oh, Leclerc gets the fastest lap. Back. Carlos Sainz as well, actually. Now he steals it again. Oh, Verstappen backed off. George Russell, what is he gonna do? No, he needs another lap. He needs clean air for the fastest lap, and he just can't. Ocon goes to the big, but he do get fastest lap. 1:17.723. Sainz goes fastest. Water doesn't care. After this lap, let's push. Comes for the final corner. One new fastest lap. Yes, sir.
More lift and coast.
Yep, fine.
Don't charge Lewis ERS. Because if Perez comes close eventually.
Just charge the pack.
That's it.
Oh, we have second one. Stroll is in the barriers.
Yeah.
He has hit the barriers.
It's
That's
a
what it
crash.
said. Oh,
can
that's
take
the
a look
first
now.
crash
Now let's
of
have
this
a look.
race.
It's Lance Stroll. And there we see the crash.
Oh, Lance. No safety car. 10, 11 laps to go still. Gonna be another box for Lance Stroll. That is not ideal. Let's watch this pit stop. Let's watch the front wing change. Right front wing. Maybe they don't got an animation for that. Oh, it just comes automatically. Probably don't got an animation for that. Hamilton still running in P3. Very impressive. Magnus and Ricciardo have been lapped. Valtteri is about to be lapped. Right, no. Yeah. I think they no, this just Magnus and Ricciardo could have left. Okay, I think they left Lance Stroll, man. Holy sh! It got left by a full P4 top 14. It's gonna be an easy win for Leclerc. An easy 1-2 for Ferrari. Just 9 more laps. I need can do something else than this bullshit. Let's go back to the stream now. Almost 1.5 hour now. Still probably gonna take 2-3 years until I'm gonna do a face review, so not really matter. No, I ain't saying it. Stupid. No, that's good. ERS is fully charged. Going to neutral.
So stop and charge.
Understood.
Few more laps. That means like 10 minutes left, so I need finally through this hill. Oh, this race felt like it's going so long. I remember like 20 minutes ago. That's not. It felt like it's just. It felt like actually it felt like 20 minutes ago. That's what I meant to say. It was lap 30, but it was actually 45 minutes ago. Like somewhere around that. Lewis Tyre will make it. George. Just a matter of going too balanced. No. So we have a Hungary Verstappen behind us now. At least George is a Hungary Verstappen behind him. Perez is really hungry behind Hamilton. I don't think Perez is gonna catch it. Perhaps there's gonna be a safety car. That means Lewis is, I hope, and I think he will get this P3. There's a low lap warning, mate. I've seen that team radio before, but glad to hear it, see it. 6 more laps. 7 laps is what Bono says right now. George just coming around to find the corners to start hits. 57 lap. Still have 8 laps to go. And now 7 laps for George Russell. Going to lap Stroll again. Stroll to Vettel, and actually maybe it was Vettel. I think he's more ahead. Or that is just Perez almost slapping Yuki Tsunoda. Or Ocon has been lapped. Holy shit, they're going hard with the lapping. Verstappen is 1 minute almost. He's almost in range to get lapped. 6 laps to go. Joe is about to get lapped, or at least next. Then we have Alonso and Verstappen. Then we have George. Then we have Perez. And we have us who actually. Holy goddamn guacamole! Just 22 seconds is pretty impressive. Now Perez has problems. It's not going good for Red Bull. Five laps. I don't think Perez is gonna be catching us. He is 13 seconds behind, and we have 5 laps. No matter what, he can't make 13 seconds good. Perhaps, of course, perhaps Lewis just goes off track and Leclerc gets that. The cars, damn it! We're not gonna get that fastest lap. We're not gonna get. Perhaps if. Better locked up.
Is that a lockup?
Sainz locked
Here's
up.
the replay. Let's have another look. Science is the focus here.
That's sector
And
2 and
yes,
that's sector 1.
That's the lockup.
Weird. It's still 10 seconds. And we have another car running wide. Who's that?
I think someone's run wide.
Norris turned 17.
Let's take a look at the replay. Now just take a look at the McLaren. And they've gone wide, very wide.
Very weird. Not so wide. Same time.
And 4 laps remain.
We're gonna do everything.
Anything you can, bring it. Copy. Reduce, lift and coast.
I want the fastest lap. So we're gonna come behind. Let's go to interval. We're gonna guide Alonso with short score down to P7 then. P7. I think P7 is the better thing. P5 is the better thing to get. Of course, I could go aggressive. If you really want this fast, that's really. You know what? That's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna just completely. We're gonna just go to a brand new soft tires pit in this lap. We're gonna get the fastest lap attempt.
Box, box, box.
Yes, box.
Fortunately, two stopper, but I can still cancel pits.
And 3 laps remaining.
What's he gonna do? No fastest lap. George Russell. Holy shit, I just found out that you can retire the car. Could also just decide not to pit George and then make Lewis. I don't know, that screws up the podium. I want the podium really bad.
Tires are getting hot.
Copy. And increase a lift and coast.
Yeah, copy, all good.
We've got 2 laps remaining. Let's lift and coast.
Copy.
Screw up the P5 for him. Somehow for sure behind by Max. Probably also behind Fernando. Would be a deal if we just get not lose any positions. Holy shit. No, we're gonna come behind Verstappen, but in front of Fernando. Still a top 6 finish then. Just a top 6. Yes. Yes. As Leclerc goes into the last lap of this race, we're gonna get this top 6 finish if Alonso doesn't deny us. I really want to speed things up now. Allowing myself because, you know, see what we can do with George.
So watch out for DRS.
Copy.
Watch it for fuel. That's the annoying thing now. Okay, we're gonna try get this fastest lap here. Fuel is the main thing to focus about here. Now, could possibly run out of fuel. As Leclerc wins, Albon already over the finish line. Absolutely dominant race for the Ferraris. Nobody could stop them. 1-2 it's gonna be. We're gonna get the podium with Lewis Hamilton. We're not gonna watch it because we're gonna still watch George Russell's fastest lap attempt. But he's behind Kevin Magnussen. That probably is screwing up a little bit. Lewis has finished third.
We have checkered flag now.
There's a long way to go, but let's keep pushing, guys. I believe in you.
Nice work, Lewis.
Okay, we'll have a
Oh,
chat later.
we're not gonna get as fast as lap, aren't we? We screwed up a P5 finish for our fastest lap attempt, but we fastest lap that we didn't get. Same as I recognize it from Charles Leclerc, Belgium Grand Prix 2022. No fastest lap, unfortunately. That's so my fault, this screw up.
Lewis
Gonna get-
Hamilton did okay here today.
I hate that.
This podium is a remarkable achievement for the whole team.
Did okay here. Oh, I already have the trophies. Should be Hamilton first, then Sainz, then Leclerc.
The highly decorated record breaker from Stevenage once again taking to the podium.
This press was over itself.
But there we see the three drivers with the biggest haul of points. And of course, the silverware to boot. There's no doubt that Mercedes...
What a race. Really pretty boring. Really boring.
That's right, and they finished the race weekend in third place in the constructor standings.
Coming up next, the teams will be taking a trip to the Sunshine State. The Hard Rock Stadium is laying down the track for a captivating race at the Miami Grand Prix.
Unfortunately, this was such a boring race. It was a good race, but all so boring. 1 point behind Max Verstappen. Keep third in position Alpine. This was the most boring race yet. But back-to-back podiums for Lewis Hamilton. Oh, back-to-back P3s with Lewis. Feels good. The engine feels good. Much slower than before. First time. Design complete. New chassis. Um. Gonna design something new. I'm gonna design a new rear wing. balanced. And then let's do it just like this. 50 days. Yeah, let's do that. Manufacture, chassis, approach, rushed. Tree. Continue. Can design something else. Let's design a brand new suspension. So that's that. An important email. The front wing and the underfloor needs to be changed again. Those are the improved things. Same for George, so. And Nate has arrived. Can we? Cycles. Performance targets we Q3. Yes. I believe we had a new rear wing design. No, that's still something was side bolts, suspension. So we're gonna install this on Lewis Hamilton's car. I'm stopping the stream, guys. I'm really tired. Save game. Didn't know if you heard it, but that was it for today then. Ending soon. Ending screen. I'm just gonna do this really quick. Instagram. Because it's not gonna be deleted. And got Twitter also gonna be deleted. Cpsquad. That's for this channel. So, ending soon. We are. Have a nice day, nice evening, everyone, and I'll see you in the next one.